All right, guys. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. All right. So we see that on March 18th, we had the new moon. We had Bitcoin push all the way down here. All right, and then around March the 29th, which was on Sunday, all right, we had this big, huge tail come in. All right, which if we look at this structure here, we see that starting over here, we had a support level, and we pushed up pretty significantly, right? And by the time you look at that, from here all the way up to here, we did around 15% to get back up to these highs. All right. Now, from here at 76,000, we rolled over, and we came all the way down here to 64,000. So from this high up here down to this low down here, all right, it's about a 14% drop. All right. Now, with the new moons and the full moons, typically, especially for the full moons, I like to enter in like a day or two earlier to clear out. So I was able to get in, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually got my days mixed up. I didn't realize that for whatever reason. I thought I thought that March 31st was Monday, so I wound up going long on Monday, which was around this time frame, somewhere in here that morning, and I had drawdown. All right, so imagine entering here. I'm up good, and then right here, I'm in drawdown, right, on Tuesday. But I held on to the position, and right now, I'm up pretty decent. I need to check to see exactly. I'm checking right now on my phone what my leverage is. Okay, let's see. I am. All right, I'm at 15x. All right. So that's the leverage I have on there. All right. So I want to see if we can continue pushing back up into these this area up here. Now we are the key area where price did sell off before, so we do have to be conscious of this right here. All right. Now, if we do get some significant pullback, I am not opposed to adding to my position to push up. I don't want to hold this for a long time. All right, and then I need to figure out when is our next new moon. I definitely want to be out before the new moon. All right, so the new moon would be on Friday, April 17th. So it's going to be right in this area over here on the 17th. All right, so this is the new moon. Now, like I said, I would love to see if we can push back up into these areas before we roll over. And then I need to figure out too, when is the Bitcoin conference. All right, so that's a big thing we need to pay attention to as well too. All right. All right, so we looked up Bitcoin conference. It's going to be on April 27th through the 29th. Yeah. So to me, guys, April, I'm not really truly expecting like a lot of huge major bullishness. Like, I think we may get to some points where we could push higher to get to some levels, but I feel like we really can roll over. To be honest, because historically, Bitcoin conference, all right, that's a whole nother strategy that we use, and price typically does not do well during Bitcoin conferences, all right. It's a lot of liquidity coming in. People are hype around it. that like I said, attracts a lot of retail people because it's so-called positive news. And then what happens is they become liquidity grab, and price typically can roll over from there. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. That's it for the video. I will post this in in spaces under the lunar cycles. All right. So if you see right here, lunar cycles. As a matter of fact, I will just go ahead and push this up right there. All right, so that'll be number 2. So you see, got lunar cycles, and you see I've already been actually posting in here. So everything be under one thread for right now. All right, and if I create another post under there, that'll start a new thread. All right, so y'all have a great one. Enjoy.